Hello everyone, I'm the Gamer76 and this is my 74th ever video. And today is something a little bit more simple, because that's the good way. I'm painting on a sketchbook. And this is because I finished this sketchbook, which I probably won't do a flip through of because I water damaged it. Look at what happened to the drawing I did on camera. All their feet got messed up. This isn't the worst of it, but yeah. Got water damage, so I probably won't do a flip through because that's embarrassing. And so I thought, that turned out perfectly. Let's paint on my new one, because these came in a 2-pack. Not a single page done. Another reason I decided to do this is because... and it's the good kind! Liquitex Basics Acrylics. And not only white, I also got all these colors. Orange, 2 purples, brown, green, and she's here. This brown is the same as the brown I had before, but I'm just running low on it again. But yeah, I probably won't need most of these colors, except for the white. And a little hint on what I planned is, if you've heard of the YouTuber Studio YLM, it'll fit right into their vibe, but also me. Let's get into it.
Alrighty, I actually have paper on my table today to protect your eyes from my paint-covered table. I started to sketch out something, but I drew it too far to the left, so I had to erase it and redraw it. You can barely see it, but I am drawing myself because I felt like it, and it was my first idea, and I didn't want to make a new idea. Alright, it's drawn, so now I'm getting my mixed paint for a color I mixed for my skin, because I painted myself off camera too. Now that I'm painting my skin, you can actually kind of see what's going on in the painting now. I did try to paint around the face details because I liked it and didn't want to lose it. Now I'm using a darker color for shadows, because I don't want to line this and it would give some separation to the neck and the head, and I shaded the rest so it didn't look weird together. Now with my fancy white paint, I'm filling in my clothes. Quick detour for the hair also with my fancy paint. I am not meant to be wearing a dress, but without the shading and pattern difference, it looks like one. Then with a red I thought was my normal red, but it was actually a darker one. I painted my shoes to look like my favorite real ones, that I actually have mentioned as my obnoxious red shoes, I forget when. Also the white soles and the black heels, because I want these to look like the shoes, not just any red shoes. Then I corrected the color and used the first color as a color for the shoe in the back. Then I did the white sole, but realized that it's in shadow, so I should make it look gray instead. But I still just made the heel part black, because you can't really make a darker black. Then I colored in the white of my eyes, but it was too thick, so I touched it and messed it up. But I fixed it, and it's all good. Now with my shadow color, I drew in the face details, and I had to fix it, of course. There's a bit of a smudge here, so I had to use black paint to cover it up. Now I'm adding shading to more places, and I used the shading to separate the fingers on my right hand. I also added a nose with the shadows. I colored my eye with a special mixed colors because I fall into the stereotype of people with hazel eyes, and I'm really annoying about making sure my eyes are hazel, not brown. Now I'm adding stripes to my shirt because my signature color is stripes. Then I sketched on a splash shape, and I'm filling it in with white as a base coat because the actual color I want is too thin to go on black without a whole lot of coats. And now for what color I actually want, I got this neon pink, neon orange, neon yellow, neon green, and neon blue. I don't have a neon purple paint, but when I mix the pink and the blue, it actually looks good, unlike non-neon paints where purple looks bad unless you add white. That was a lot to say at once. Now I'm actually painting the paint splash with a neon rainbow. That is actually why I said it would fit into Studio YLM style, because that is what they do all the time. Also, by the way, I decided to make it neon because I really like the look of neon on black. Now that it's fully opaque, I'm going to blend them together, and this took a while. I think maybe I should have been blending each layer, or just not tried to blend neon paint at all, because this was kinda hard. but I think it looks good enough at the end. Now that it's dry, I have to clean up the edge with black paint because it kinda looks bad. And now I'm adding highlights to make it look wrecked. I thought I should add some text to the top, so I wrote down sketchbook number 1 and painted it white. Now obviously this is not my first sketchbook ever, I literally showed one I finished in the intro, but I had too many to keep track of which one this actually is, because I haven't labeled them all, so I decided this should be my first sketchbook I decorate on YouTube, and I'm hoping to decorate my next one when I fill this one. So subscribe if you want to see that in 3 months, or a year, depending on how inspired I am to draw. I added a little gradient with green in my eye, because I thought it would look good. And for the last touch, I added shinies to my eyes. Now that I'm satisfied with it, I am sealing it in with matte Mod Podge, because shiny is sticky, and I don't want it to stick to something and tear off the design.
Hey, my arms look so weird. They look so long. There's the picture I painted before. I'm laughing because there's literally 3 paintings of myself with an arms. 4 me is hanging out. This is it finished. This is my face to scale. She's very small. It's funny how this one is green, is a green background, and my head is on the spot between the green and the blue. I actually added 2 coats of matte Mod Podge because I really didn't want this messed up. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you made it this far. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, and goodbye. Also, yes, I did change shirts just so I could be wearing the same one as her.